Welcome back. This is the first episode of Season 4. Yes, 4th season. Honestly, didn't expect it to go that far. Whoops, sorry about that. I was trying to get a close up in the face. There we go. Didn't expect to go this long before I got, tired of it. But apparently, I'm still entertained by it. So let's continue, shall we? Yes, let's do that. Oh, right. I have the cinematic mode or whatever going. Season 4 is going to be broken into 2 parts. Part 1 is going to be dealt with this area, our domain. We're going to ignore the village and stuff that's over there. Not that you can really see it. That stuff. It's like that, blacked out. It's not there. We're going to deal with this stuff. And essentially, I'll explain that further in a sec. The second part of it is going to be dealing with this stuff. And when I say this stuff, I don't mean just like this wall and all that crap over there. I mean everything out there in the world. Let me get the HUD back up, which is F1. There we go. That essentially we haven't done. So that's, I apologize for that. I've got a little bit of like morning throat thing going, but it's essentially all the stuff that we didn't do, like the, like hunting for withers. Or the ocean monuments and stuff like that. So we're going to be going out and doing that, but that's part 2. Part 1 is, you can probably see that there's an episode crate there. There's another one up there. You can just make it the top of it. There's one over there in the sand. I feel like there was another one somewhere else, but I just can't remember where. Essentially, what we're going to do is this. This is our shiny storage room, right? I say shiny, but it's not really shiny, but whatever. I've watched a lot of YouTubers and whatnot. You know that my channel is not only just a channel for YouTube, but it's also like, or for Minecraft, it's also my fan channel. Like, I am a fan of other YouTubers. One of those YouTubers is named Vintage Beef. He is a Canadian YouTuber, does a lot of Minecraft videos, does a lot of other videos as well. But I've been subscribed to him for a while, and honestly, he's one of the more impressive builders I've seen. But he had a comment in one of his videos that the more I thought about it, the more it made sense to me. And his comment was that no matter how big the build is, no matter how impressive the house is, everyone seems to have a singular room or location in that appear to still have the high encoding issue, and I'm not entirely sure why. Still have a single room or location in their build or near their build that is their primary storage and crafting, right? Like, we have our crafting bench right there. Our furnaces are right there, and then all the storage is right here. And when you're designing and building, it's very convenient. However, when you finish the base, a lot of people just leave the room, or they move it into a new storage and crafting room. And essentially what it does is it creates the welcome to Minecraft, and then here's everything else, right? And I don't want to do that. And I realized that as he said it, it is kind of true that once you have a storage room, you tend to spend your entire time in it. Like, I will spend hours just going through these stuff, putting stuff away, pulling stuff out, then standing here just to access the crafting bench, because I don't even have to go into the kitchen to do it. And then, that's some high encoding there for some reason. Let's just try and buffer that out. Anyways. And then go off and build something that, honestly, I'd never really see anymore. Like, I haven't gone into the deep mine in a long time, which is way over there. I don't go up the flight tower unless it's for those visual shots and stuff, so I very rarely do that. And honestly, unless I'm going to sleep, I don't go downstairs very often. So he had a concept that I want to try and put into ours. His concept was, he had this big, massive base. And it was like a sci-fi future base or whatever. Apparently it was inspired by No Man's Sky, and that style of a build. And his concept was to take and put all of his storage of random things in relatively appropriate locations. Like he had this landing pad on the roof type of thing that was supposed to be for like supply drops and stuff. And he had all of his core blocks, like all his wood was there, all his stone was there, all his quartz was there, that type of stuff. And then he had things that were like the medical. He had like a medical bay, and that was where he put all his like brewing stands and stuff. You know, logical places. So he kept all this brewing supplies there. You know. So I wanted to do the same thing for us. Now, our issue is that we really don't have that much space in the house, right? I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have the 4, 5 rooms total. So we can't really do that in the house. But, truth be told, I don't really count the house as my domain. I count all of this as my domain, right? I mean, I refer to the outer wall as a domain wall. So, why not spread it out throughout the entire area? And that's what I've chosen to do. I mean, we've got a quarry, we've got animal pens, we've got a primary tree farm, we've got a horse pen, we got a section of beach. I'm sure we can fit all of the things we need into that area somehow. So that's what the first part of this season is going to be. Whoa, stop, hey, stop. There we go. Is taking everything that's in our storage room and spreading it out around the base. Now, that does mean we have to build some stuff. Which brings me to this episode. Was that the sheep? I didn't realize you could hear the sheep from here. Anyways, so yeah, the point being is we're going to take all of this storage stuff and we're going to move it to other places. Now, some of the stuff is going to get condensed. Such as, I'm going to reveal a little bit of a teaser. We're going to be putting all the stuff in stone and in stone 2 into the quarry, right? We're going to expand the quarry, make it look better and stuff like that, and we're going to put that stuff into it. In addition to that, we're also putting clay and eventually terracotta, concrete and their concrete powders. We'll probably end up putting, which means gravel will go in there. The sand will not. Sand will be going down on the beach somewhere, because that makes logical sense to me. But essentially anything hard that you would find underground, I want to put there. Like the bone blocks might even go there. But anyways, it's becoming night and creatures are angry and stuff, so I'm going to go to sleep. Today's project, though, is really quite simple. Assuming I can sleep. Come on and sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. Anytime now. Eventually I'll sleep. Yeah, today's project we're going to work on the first and most primary of block in the game, which is wood. Wood. Essentially, God, it takes so long. I need a clock down here so I don't have to just keep spam clicking the screenshots I accidentally took. Right, the wood. Right, like we have a tree here, tree here, tree here. That's all spruce. And then we have the oak and birch down here, right? Apologize again. Something I want to do, though, is make a more permanent tree farm look. Like, we just have the trees here, okay? And we have these rings around them, so we know where the trees go, and then they look right and everything. But we need to build something to allow us to put storage. So what I've done is I've claimed this as our section for part of it. And down there, where we used to have trees, we used to have a tree here, but when we took it out, is going to be another area. So hopefully we can knock this out in 5 minutes or so. What I need to do is I need to get some of that to replace the coarse dirt that's there, because I want to keep that stuff, because now that concrete powder and stuff is a thing, I want to keep as much of the gravel as I can, so I don't want to be constantly making more of this stuff. Boop, boop. Suck up all that stuff. We may have to adjust lighting in here as well. And I'm using grass blocks just because we have so much of it. Okay, so down here I have an episode crate, and I'm going to explain what I want to do, okay? Where this chest is sitting, plus where these torches are, I want to put stumps. So it looks like we've cut down the trees, right? Now, those stumps are going to be of the 3 original woods, which is oak, and then we're going to put a birch one over here. Actually, we're going to put birch one here, and we'll put the spruce here. Because it kind of indicates that the spruce is all over. Right, so, sorry about that. There was probably a cut there for you. I want oak and spruce here because it's on this side where we farm it. And these are the primary 2 that we farm. And then spruce on over here because it's way over there and then we farm it. Those trees have not grown again. That one has, but the other 2 haven't. Very annoyed with that. These ones all grew. Anyways, so we're going to have it like that, and then we're going to place chests around them. Not necessarily directly in front, not necessarily facing forward, just around. Like we're going to put one there that just opens like that. We can't put one there because I don't want it on the, that's weird. Do you see that glitch? Where it's the line there? Is that the side of the block maybe? It must be. You only get it from just the right angle. Anyways, we're going to put one sitting there, and then we'll put one maybe on top. No, on top is bad. Let's keep it low. But we'll just have it angling like that. And the idea is that these not only act as a visual, this is where wood is kept, it also acts as a visual guide of what's in each chest. Such as all of the oak will go into that chest. All of the birch will go into that chest. And all of the spruce will go into this chest. Now, we're going to move more than just the wood as well. We're going to move the saplings and the bushes, the leaf blocks, into these ones as well. So essentially anything to do with that tree is going to be here. It's going to help alleviate the plants and stuff like that. So we have less we have to put into those storage. Now, up here leaves us with jungle, acacia, and dark oak. Went on a little trip to get the acacia and dark oak. Off camera, of course. This one here, I want to do more of the classic log, like the log pile with strapping and stuff, hence the rails. Now, in order to do this, I want to make it look relatively correct as well. So I don't want just like, the 4 logs and then the strapping. I wanted to make it so that it had a similar feel to what the actual tree looks like, such as dark oak. We're going to start here, right? Dark oak is a tall tree. So, bam, right? But because this is the center line, right, of it, because we want the 3, it also happens to have those weird little jut outs. We're going to have to move this. I don't have a silk touch. Do I have a silk touch pick? I think I do, don't I? This episode may run a little long. Just going to put this out. And I'm okay with that. Toolbox. Silk touch. Good. 'Cause I want to keep the glass if I can. Not that I have any fear of getting glass or anything. I have tons of sand. But, if I can, why not? We might have plans for that sand later. Who knows? Boop. Take that. Go like this. That. Go like this. Like that. But as I was saying, dark oak has those weird jut outs, right? Where they have the branches and stuff come off. So that one seems a little regular. So we'll cut this one back, and we'll bring it out one more maybe, just so it looks like it's the step out. In addition to that, acacia is another one that's a weird one, right? Because it's got like that wrap around in front. So what we'll do is we'll cut this out, right? And we'll put one of these here, and we'll bring this one out, and we'll wrap it like that. So it looks like it wraps forward a bit. Yeah, we also don't want these logs and everything perfectly equal. So the acacia trees are usually taller, so we'll do that. Then we have jungle. Now jungle is going to go on the top here. And the reason why I chose to do that is because you can get jungle trees that are not the super thick ones, right? You can get normal one block jungle trees. And we're going to go like that or something just to overhang it a bit. And that's going to be our center pile. Then, of course, we do the classic strapping. And we're only going to do one strapping. And I want it here, because then it actually will line up with and strap that log down, right? And then, actually, I guess we'll do two, just because it'll look a little bit better. Can I get away with doing that? I can't strap down that, can I? No. So I have to extend that log back. We'll extend this one back just to make it so it's not even again. There we go. That'll work. And then, of course, the chest will go here. Now, in order to get these chests so that they correspond correctly, we need to make sure that they're near or on the indicated blocks. Now, I know that technically all the interior blocks of this, not necessary. But, you know. So we'll put a chest there, indicating that it belongs to that. We'll put a chest here, indicating they belong to the acacia. And we'll put a chest here, maybe, indicating for the jungle. And that will work for now, because honestly I don't use a lot of acacia in jungle. But anyways, so that's what I'm talking about. Like, so from our actual house, it'll look a little bit more interesting. And that's essentially what we're going to be doing for the first part of the season, is placing little structures and stuff everywhere that will allow us to add points of interest, as well as storage. But anyways, that's today's episode. So I guess I will see you when I see you.